What's going on, y'all? My name is Tom, and I have type 3 OI. For today's topic, I'm going to be talking about should you people with OI get scoliosis surgery, right? So, depending on your age, you may or may not have scoliosis already. For me, I had scoliosis around the age of like 12 or 13, and I noticed that because, for one, my spine or my back was looking a bit off, and I was dealing with daily pain, and so I went to the doctors, got examined, and was diagnosed with scoliosis. So, with you people, if you are hurting or if you notice that your spine or back is looking a bit off, so it may be protruding, or your shoulders may be up and down, you may have one up, or something's off with your back, right? So go get examined and see if you have scoliosis or not, right? So if your doctor tells you that you do have scoliosis, what should you do? I highly recommend getting scoliosis surgery if you can. If your scoliosis isn't that harmful yet, if you could take measures to prevent it, then I would. So, how can you do that? Well, first thing first is to talk to your doctor about it. Your doctor will most likely recommend using a back brace, perhaps mobility work, perhaps going to a chiropractor, a PT, something. And that will help reinforce your spine. So, working with a chiropractor, for example, they will help position your spine back so it could be reinforced by the muscles, because chiropractors, that's what they do. They put bones back to its place so your body can function properly like it needs to, or how it needs to be. And so your body will feel better and perform better once that happens, right? But let's say your scoliosis is severe to the point where your doctor has recommended surgery. So should you go about surgery? Yes, I highly recommend going about surgery, because if you don't, the negative or the negative effects of not having surgery is horrendous. You're going to suffer daily pain, your posture is going to be impacted, your organs are going to be impacted, such as your lungs and whatnot. Your whole body is just going to be impacted overall. And the longevity worth of that is not worth it. So having surgery is ideal. Here's my story about me having scoliosis. So I had scoliosis surgery around like 12 or 13 years old. It was a big surgery. Um, my scoliosis was severe to the point where I had to have surgery, and so I got the surgery done, and yeah, so I suffered a lot of pain from the surgery. However, I still made out to the top. I recovered, and I broke through the pain, and look where I'm at today. I am pain free from my back. My spine is a bit more straighter. I don't really suffer um, um, spine pain anymore due to my spine being straightened with pins and rods, and I feel better overall. Beforehand, I was suffering daily pain. My posture was off. Um, 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 I just didn't feel good overall. And so the scoliosis surgery was a success, and I do not regret it whatsoever. And so you people who have scoliosis need to decide if you want to get it done or if you don't want to get it done. If it's severe, get it done, because you're going to thank me later in life. If it's not too severe, then I would take the steps in order to prevent scoliosis to progress. So mobility work, chiropractor work, workouts. You need to work your spine in order to reinforce it back to its normal state. So that is that. So is there any complications of getting the surgery or anything like that? No, you may need to learn how to sit up properly again. You're going to receive a lot of help due to your spine being completely adjusted. So the adjustment period is between a couple months, but after that, you should be back to normal, back to your feet or back in your chair or whatever. And yeah, that's it, people. Scoliosis surgery is no different than having an arm surgery or a leg surgery. But of course, a spine surgery is much, much more bigger and much more, a little bit more dangerous because it's your spine, but your doctor should be a specialist in that type of field, and so they should know what they're doing, and they wouldn't mess you up, you know. Especially us OI people, they are extra careful with us, and I'm talking about extra careful. So they are making sure that we are, you know, fixed up to the point where we are going to perform naturally, you know, as if like nothing happened, you know. But yeah, that's it, people. Leave me a comment down below if you have any comments, questions, or concerns. Let me know if you had scoliosis surgery before. I want to know your story. Um, Let me know what age you had scoliosis. Like I said, I had it around like 12 or 13. So I was in ninth grade. And yeah, so that's it, people. Subscribe.